So I give you 16 clays for 1 gem. Thank you. What did you say? Where? Why did he run away? Well, at least I got my emerald. Now what can I do with it? How much is it even worth? Hello everybody, and welcome to the new episode of Pengo's World. In this week's episode, the theme is Minecraft villages and villagers and their differences from the real-life villages and villagers. Before we start, you could farm that subscribe button right now. It only requires 1 click, and nothing more. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. First, let's look at the variety of villages we have in Minecraft. The village's variety in Minecraft depends on the biome where the village is located. The biomes where the village can generate are desert, plains, sunflower plains, meadow, savanna, taiga, snowy plains, and snowy taiga. In the desert biome we can only find desert villages. You will easily recognize them. Every structure there is made from the materials that they could find in the desert. And villagers there have clothes which are obviously made in desert and for desert's extreme weather. Next are plains villages which can be found in plains, sunflower plains, and meadow biomes. These villages are made of oak wood and planks, and the villagers there have clothes that is probably made of materials that they can find there. We already can see how this reflects on real life. You see, the villages in Minecraft function on materials that villagers can find in that biome. It's similar to the real life. I mean, imagine that some ice villages function on wood or some other material that they cannot find in their region. That would be crazy. So Mojang did a great job there. Next type of villages are savanna villages that are located in, you wouldn't believe it, in savanna biome. These villages are made of acacia wood and planks. They are easily recognizable because of their kinda red color, and they fit perfectly in the savanna biome. Villagers there is all the villagers type before wear clothes that can be crafted in savanna. Next type are snowy villages that can be generated in snowy biome. These are a little more interesting because houses there are not made of just wood from the snowy biome, but from the ice as well. Villagers' clothes here are too made of local materials. And the last type are taiga villages. Taiga villages can be located in taiga and snowy taiga. These type of villages are created by dark oak woods and cobblestones. The villagers there are using local materials as well to make their clothes. Next thing that we need to do is to figure out what makes a basic village in MC. The definition in MC is very simple. You only need 1 villager and 1 house. But for MC, villager's house is just 1 bed where they can sleep, and that's it. That is MC village. In real life, most geographers define village with population of at least 500 inhabitants, and up to 2,500 inhabitants. So Pengo's world is not even a village. How sad. But one day it will be a metropolis. Trust me. Now we can see the first difference. A real-life village is a lot more complex than an MC one. But of course, there are more differences. In MC villages there are animals too. As you can notice, probably the first animals that you will see in MC village are cats. They are everywhere and they spawn like crazy in MC villages. Next would be ordinarily animals like sheep, cows, and pigs. That is also similar to real life. As you know, real-life villagers have a lot of animals to feed their families. I think the village's animals are almost the same in MC and real life. So far the villages and the villagers seem pretty similar in both real life and MC. And to all of you that are watching this episode for the first time, to understand how are we comparing the MC to real life, I suggest to you to watch our first episode of this series. Anyway, let's continue with the episode. Every village need a farm, so let's look at the MC village farm. As we said in the first episode of this series, crops in MC grow much faster than in real life, but the farms in MC are pretty much similar to real life ones. Next stop is pillagers, and this one is simple. It's a big difference between the two worlds. Not just that pillagers do not exist in the real world, but also there is no equivalent to them. I don't mean by their looks, but their actions. Raids could happen in a real-life village, but they are super rare, especially now in the 21st century. So this one is a big difference. Next one is village paths. They are common in both worlds. Minecraft village path looks like this. They are usually connected between each other. Real-life paths look like this. And this one is not a big difference, so we will label this as a similarity. Also, MC villages have a gathering point that is always within village boundaries. This can be common in some villages IRL. In MC you have abandoned villages too. There you will not find villagers, just ruins from their houses, cobwebs, and zombie villagers. This also can be seen IRL. You will there find similar things as in MC, except zombie villagers you will not see them IRL. So let's conclude this episode. We established the difference between the MC villages and IRL villages. So similarities are the variety of villages, usage of local materials, animals, farms, village paths, gathering point, and abandoned villages, and the differences are the definition of the village in pillagers. MC villages are more similar to IRL than MC time, and that puts it above it on our MC/IRL similar scale. So this episode was exciting. Down there in the comments give me an idea for the next episode of this series. And with all this, we came to the end of the second episode of this series. As always, tell me your opinion in the comments below. And it looks like your subscribe button is ready to be harvested. So better be quick. Remember, you only need one click. Thank you for watching the episode this far. Until next week, see ya.